games coming up yourself, don't you? The hell is Same Boy? That's the emulator. That's the emulator. I tried playing this and closed it after 2 minutes. Okay, good. Good. I got something to look forward to then. Awesome. Make room on the bad games list. You what? After seeing the after seeing the incredible companies that made this, what was it? Conspiracy Theory Company and Warthog? Yeah, whatever that is. Ryu, welcome in. Sagan, what's going on? It's a Game Boy Color exclusive. Yeah, you know it's a Game Boy Color exclusive. You know why? Because look what it says right here. Only for Game Boy Color. So if you don't get a Game Boy Color, you can't play this incredible game. Only for Game Boy Color. So, yeah, that's quite telling, right? Yeah, that's quite telling. Bebop made it. Yeah, Bebop. Yeah, I bet. Conspiracy made Land Before Time for Game Boy. Oh my God, they did! I forgot about that. That's the worst Game Boy Color game I've played yet, is Land Before Time. K-Fight, welcome in. What's going on? Grundiator, thank you for the resub with Twitch Prime. I appreciate the 13 months very, very much. Thank you, sir, and welcome on in. I think Conspiracy Entertainment is the one that created Ginger Ninja Breadman and other shovelware games on the Wii. Oh, great. Yeah, everybody knows about Ginger Ninja Breadman. That's a classic. And thank you again for the resub, Grundiator. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm hitting the side of the keyboard. I'm hitting the side of the keyboard. Something's wrong. Shit. Shit. God. Okay, I'm having a technical issue. I'm having a technical issue. Hold up. Having a technical issue. Okay, I think I fixed it. No, I didn't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, there's on Windows 11, there's a little thing on the screen that shows the volume, and it's moving on its own up and down. And I'm hitting things on the screen, and I don't know how to fix it, how to stop it from moving. It's jumping all over the place. I don't know. I hit something on the side of the keyboard. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. Anybody have any ideas? The volume is changing on its own. Anybody have any ideas? I'm sorry, it's hard to explain what just happened. There's a volume control on the side of the keyboard. I accidentally just bumped it with the mouse. And now there's a volume control, there's a volume thing on the screen, on the monitor, and it's moving on its own. It's just very hard to explain what's happening here. Unplug and replug keyboard. Okay, I could try it. Maybe there's a way I could... Yeah, it's like everything's locked up. Emulator hotkey is annoying, trying to plug the keyboard and plug. Check your volume mixer. It won't let me open that. It won't let me open that right now. The menu button on your monitor. Restart computer. Okay. No, I need serious help. I need something serious here. I need some help. Restart computer's not a serious answer. Okay, I think it might have stopped. Okay, now dude, I can't explain this. I can't explain with words what's going on. Can you guys still hear the game? I think you can still hear the game. Okay, no, this didn't fix it. Okay, it's getting louder and then it's getting quieter. Okay, it just dropped off the screen. I swear to God, I don't... And now, can you guys hear the game? I can't hear the game on my end. Now I can't hear the game. Okay, I think it's fixed now. God damn, dude. I swear to God, tech issues. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know, man. I'm lucky I'm able to stream. I'm very lucky I'm just able to stream. Because every day there's tech issues that threaten to destroy everything I do. Alright, let's get back on track. I'm sorry. This is how I did. This is me with tech. I try to stay as far away from it as I can, but sometimes I can't. Kane, Mr. Pill, Rally Flow, Culip, welcome in. We're gonna get back on track here. Super Jeff, welcome in. Money Matt, thank you for the 25 bits. Looks like that Mario Brothers game. Kill the enemies and get to the next level. It does look like that. That's what the demo is showing anyway. Johnny, welcome in. Whenever Mixer Rages, take a shot and remember getting drunk in the street and the chat is illegal in Alabama, so I'm led to believe. No, that's actually very legal, Coffee. Getting drunk and causing disturbances is one of the legal things we allow here in Alabama. Yellow Freeze, welcome in. Spinzig, what's going on? Thank you for sending me the info on that. Sorry about the tech issue. Things happen, and I don't know how to fix them. I'm not a tech guy. I'm not a tech guy. Spirits, welcome in. Ryan Pyro, welcome in. Chalk Car, what's going on? Victor the Impaler. Vanilla, this is so normal for me. I hit a button and everything goes haywire. I just don't understand. Jax, what do you think about Bart Space Mutants? What do you think? What do you think? Proto, welcome in. Thank you for the fights last night in CVS2, and well done on more progress on the wonderful game of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm enjoying that quite a bit. Vanilla, that's funny. I think I would be the same way. I really do. Just, God, nothing makes me more stressed than tech issues. I dealt with tech issues last night, and I'm going to deal with them today, I guess. Why is my screen upside down? Don't make jokes like that. That's not funny. That is not funny. Tech jokes with me are not even remotely funny. Cactuar Jeff, welcome in. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. No tech jokes, please. Don't tell me something's broken because I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like that. We can joke about a lot of stuff. Tech jokes are not funny to me at all because of my issues. Oh my God, at least it's working. I just kept clicking things and shit, and yeah, that was pretty funny though. No, it was not even a little bit funny. Not even a little bit. Switch to Windows Vista to solve all your tech problems. Okay, that's kind of funny. The line isn't tech jokes. I agree. I agree. It's okay, Foobs. It's okay. It's just tech issues get under my skin, I think, worse than anything else in my life. Literally anything else. Because I'm very bad at fixing things. Jax, enjoy your lurk. I can't wait to talk to you about Bart Space Mutants, how much you're hating it. Going car shopping for my mom. Will be home soon. Hope you guys find a good one. Hope you find a good one. Zofar, welcome in. Well done on getting the world record back in Virtual Highlight. Well done. I was lurking, but I was keeping up with your progress of it, and you got a world record by 4 minutes, sir. How about that? Hire a personal assistant from your abundant streamer money. Yeah, we're making a fortune here. Yeah, I can hire an assistant for YouTube, tech, everything. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Then got a second one. Good Lord, you're making things hard for me when I start playing. When I play some Virtual Highlight, nah, I'm not going for world records. I just want to figure out the game and beat it. That's all I'll go for, but that'll be plenty good enough for me. I'll leave that to professionals like you. Leave Trails, welcome in. What's going on? Mixer makes that influencer money. I should just become an influencer and just lie and tell people what they want to hear and make money. That sounds like a good idea, right? Just lie. Wait, this got limited continues? How's that possible? There's a freaking... Dude, what? This has passwords but limited continues? What? Is this going to be one of those games where the password saves your continues? Oh my God. Oh God. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Okay, well, okay. I guess that's what we have to deal with. We're gonna start with the default lives of 4, and I guess the default continues of 2. I'm not gonna change anything. We're just gonna do it like that. This is gonna be like Castlevania Bloodlines. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what Bloodlines does. A collectathon, it better not be. 12-hour no break stream is probably a world record. Probably. I didn't get out of the chair for freaking 12 hours. You remember that stream? Passwords limited continues like Iron Sword. Awesome. Yep, that's what we're going to be dealing with it, I guess. Yeah, we can do some gambling. You can do your little points. Yeah, lucrative streamer money, right? Lucrative. Keep trying the level till you like the password, then on the next one. That's what I did on my first playthrough of Bloodlines as well. That is what I did. So get through the level deathless, get your new password with all the lives and continues, and then do the same thing on the next level. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You gotta win your little points. That's right, we gotta do that. 1 life, 0 continues win. When you hit that go live button and do it. Password limited continues on Iron Sword is pretty useless though, yeah, because when you get to a world 4, you don't get all your continues get ripped away anyways. That's great. All right, let's set up the prediction. I think it's Beavis and Butthead SNES Genesis system where you have less lives and no passwords. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I haven't played those Beavis and Butthead games yet, but I will. I will. I absolutely will. All right, so maybe when you put the password in, it gives your continues back. I have played games that do that. It's kind of redundant, but that is a thing. All right, so what time is it? It's 12:30. What time are we going to finish this game by? What if this is one of those games that takes like 8 hours to get through, or it might be done quickly? I don't know. I'm going to put a number up here and you guys work with it. Game Boy Color games are either easy or insanely hard. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to be like, so do your little points thing. Adeline, welcome in. Vinius, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead on Genesis, and I have it on Genesis and Super Nintendo. We're going to do both at some point. I do have them available. 15-minute game, maybe it might be. I don't know, or it might take 9 hours. Remember that Donald Duck Quackers game, that piece of crap? Adeline, thank you for the 31 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, we could do, I've never actually broken a controller, I don't think, believe it or not. I don't think that's ever happened. Is there green food in this game? There goddamn better not be. Game Boy Color's a toss-up of what you get exactly. So if you lose your little points doing this, do not blame me. There's no difficulty settings. All right, we're gonna start the game. We got Montana Max. Haha, Buster, you spoil my fun, I spoil yours. All your little pals are in the bag. Now it's time for you to meet my friends. Buster says you can run, but you can't hide. Actually, you can do both, but I'm still gonna win. All right, level 1, stage 1. It's time to play. All right. This is made by what company again? Conspiracy Theory and Warthog. Catman, that's who it looks like to me. Imagine Mixer wound up spending 9 hours on Buster Saves today. The hypothetical meltdown. I know, that could happen. That could happen. So this game, I think it plays like the original Mario Bros, where you just beat a level and then it moves on to the next one. Like, it's not like a true platformer. It's one of those kind of games. All right, so what does... Okay, so you... Wait, what? Okay, what is that? This is how you kill enemies. Okay, so he holds like a glowing egg and then throws it. And then you're attacking like a football helmet. And it freezes it. And then you run up and hit it with a hammer. Okay, everybody got that? Everybody got that so far? What? Okay. B Fox, welcome in. Grindark, welcome in. What's going on? All right, let's hit the football helmet with a glowing egg and then break it with a hammer. That's what we're doing. All right, you guys got this. You guys, you got to understand what we're doing now. And that's how you beat the level. You don't even have to find the exit or anything. The level just gets beat. All right, telepathetic, what's up? How you doing? Seems like a tech problem. Mixer doesn't want to solve it. Yeah, I never want to solve a tech problem. I'd rather eat fire ants than solve a tech problem. That's what I would rather do. That sounds way more fun, eating fire ants than working with a tech problem. Dude! Oh, that you die in one hit! You don't have health! Okay, is this flying saucer? Is that an enemy as well? No, it dropped rabbit ears with a nose, or is that a bell? What is that? Is that a power-up? Was that a life? What is this game? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what is that? Let's see, let's figure out what that is. Is that a walking helmet with eyes? Is that what this is? You have 4 now. Okay, so that's lives in the bottom. What are those crystals at the bottom of the screen for? Is that, anybody know what those are? Or drink sweet tea, eat a tomato, or deal with tech problems? I would drink sweet tea and eat a tomato before I would deal with tech problems. That's how, oh, now we have a pair of glasses walking and jumping. Okay, this is what we're dealing with. Okay, let's kill the football helmet by freezing it with an egg. Oh, the glasses can come after me. Okay, that's a more aggressive enemy. All right, we have a carrot. I don't know what that does, but I got it. All right. We'll dip the raw tomato in ranch dressing. If I could do that instead of solve a tech problem, I would do so. All right, well, this is easy so far. Hero, welcome in. Guess what? Jax doesn't like Bart's Space Mutants. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Oh, okay. Oh, the glasses! All right, we're fine. All right, so some enemies can come after you. All right, now the football helmet's getting aggressive. Okay, so enemies are getting more aggressive. Hero, welcome in. I'm so glad Jax hates that game. That warms my heart. All right, we got a carrot. Anybody know what that does? What's the carrot do? How can he not like that game? Because it's shit, that's why. Because it sucks ass. Mixer, send Mixer some nuggets. What, chicken nuggets? McNuggets? Send me that as a burrito, a sandwich? Sort of. It kind of is, I guess. I mean, it's meat and cheese wrapped in bread. All right, we got a password. All right, I died like once, maybe. All right, the password is Dizzy, Montana Max, and Buster. All right, we got our first password. All right, so that's the way this game's gonna play. Didn't seem to do anything besides points. Okay, the manual for this game, like, didn't tell me like anything. All right, here we are at Acme Luniversity. All right, let's kill the glasses. That's the enemies they came up with: football helmets and glasses. Great. So creative, am I right? Unicycle, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing? This game makes no sense at all. We got some rabbit ears. Oh, that was a 1-up. That's right. We know what the rabbit ears are. They're a 1-up. Okay, the football helmet is pissed off up there. It's freaking mad. This is going to get harder as we go along. Enemies are probably going to get faster. There's going to be more difficulty. So definitely expect that. That's the way these games work. And another level down. Is this game Bubsy? No, I wish it was. I like Bubsy. I like Bubsy games. I even like Bubsy 3D so far, believe it or not. I thought that was going to be one of my least favorite games ever, and I liked it. All right, what is that? Is that a mouse trap or something? What was that? Piece of paper? Zaylin, what's up, man? Welcome in. Wish I could have joined you guys in Mario Kart last night. I would have liked that. I did not get to play because I was having technical problems. Wow, some big surprise. Zaylin, thank you for the 38 months, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much, sir. We're playing, what is this? Buster Saves the Day. Yeah, that's what this is. We're saving the day with Buster. Dude, the glasses jumps through the floor. The glasses can jump through the floor. That's bullshit. So this one coming along, this doesn't look terrible so far. I played worse. It's kind of jank, but I played so much worse. I don't know what the clock does. That stop everything on the screen. And Money Matt says I'm going to beat up the developer of Bart Space Mutants. Dan and Gary Kitchen made Bart Space Mutants. Dan and Gary Kitchen. Big surprise, right? Kitchen. Thank you for the bits, dude. I appreciate the 25 very much, Money Matt. Zaylin, I am also looking forward to you more in Ninja Gaiden 2. Hey, I got Deathless Ninja Gaiden 2 coming up fairly soon as well. How about that? Inspired by you. But yes, Dan, from Money Matt, to answer your question, it's Dan Kitchen and Gary Kitchen. Oh, this weapon shit! Oh, it worked. Okay, it worked. Okay, it hit stuff. Okay, like, it goes all over the place. You can't even aim this thing. Now we're kicking soccer balls. All right, now we're throwing... What? Why is my weapon different every time? What is this game doing? We have like all kinds of different weapons, and yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Dan Kitchen games are masterpieces. Only you would think that. And Antares, welcome in. Clock give you 5 minutes. I don't see a timer. I see no timer. So I'm honestly not sure. Antares, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Welcome in, dude. Hope your day's going good. This game makes little sense, but I have played worse. Okay, so you can kick soccer balls down there, and I won. Dan Kitchen did nothing wrong. That's okay. All he did was make bad games. No big deal. A lot of Ninja Gaiden in the coming week in preparation for an event. Awesome. Awesome. I feel like I'm going to get a... my Deathless run of that fairly quickly because of how much I've watched you play it. So that's gonna help me a lot. I can't wait to start working on that one. That's gonna be great. And then we gotta do Ninja Gaiden 3, and that one's gonna be terrible for Deathless. 2 will be fun. 3 will just be a nightmare. All right, new password is Babs, Buster, Max, and Buster. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. Catman also was accurate with it. Looking forward to seeing you work on it. I am too. We also have Mega Man 3 Deathless in the works. Mega Man 3 Deathless. That's probably going to be the hardest of the classic Mega Mans to get a Deathless in. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in that game. Oh my god, how did I not get hit there? What are these, donuts? I do not like the hitboxes in this game at all. They're just all over the place. Get him with an egg! Day's been okay so far, can't complain. That's what I like to hear. Same here, man. Same here. Who's Montana Max's dad? Yosemite Sam? Honestly, I don't know. Is that true to the lore? That might be true to the lore. Yeah, we got donuts and stuff here. Wonder how many levels this game has. It is starting to get a little bit harder. The difficulty is creeping upwards a little bit. I'm scared to... Yeah, see, I'm scared to jump up there. That kind of crap's gonna happen. I don't know what we just got. We got an item. Oh, they fall all the way to the bottom. What is this now, Bubble Bobble? Just a mentor? Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know a whole lot about Tiny Toons. I'm not like overly familiar with it. Because I only got to watch it like a little bit back in the day because it came on right as I was leaving for school. So I'd see about 10 minutes of it and then I'd have to go. I'd see the intro. I was more used to seeing the intro than like anything else. That was when I was in like 2nd grade. Scooby-Doo came on and I got to watch 1 episode of that. And then Tiny Toons came on, but then I had to leave to go to school. So that's what I saw. Super Jeff, hope your day's going well, man. I like the Porky Pig right there. I love me some Porky, except for that game on Super Nintendo. That one sucks. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday or whatever. That game's bad. Really awful. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's where power-ups come from, I think. Okay, I don't know. Yosemite is Montana's dad, then how did Montana get all his money? I don't know. Does anybody know the lore? Because I sure don't. I don't know the lore. Oh, we got a new achievement. And I'm not going for achievements. I just have them turned on. The retro achievements are on. How am I not hitting that? Or that? All right, that's an extra life, I think. All right. Dude. A good shot. Really good shot. Wow, this is easy so far. This is not a hard game at all. We'll see if that continues on. It might not. Should have watched it at your smartphone on the way to school. Yeah, because we had smartphones back in 1989 or whenever this was. How am I supposed to get to that? Oh, I can drop down like it's Contra. Okay, I didn't know I could do that. We have a drop down ability. Is this guy gonna unfreeze? Yes, he is. Okay, so you can do this. I didn't know you could do that. This is kind of like Bubble Bobble in a way, yeah. You like Porky's Haunted Holiday. That game made me really salty. I was not a fan of Porky's Haunted Holiday. We played that last October. That game made me really salty. Are new enemies spawning? What the hell is this? New enemies. Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally is sadly on my list. Sadly. I rented that back in the day, Coffee. It is such a hard game. That is an insanely hard game. You can't see where you're going. That's the problem. Shadow Fox, welcome in. How you doing? That game was a Stephen Hay game. Oh, Stephen Hay, the guy that made Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. Yeah, I know that guy. He made a critical blunder in that game. All right, I don't know why. We're going to write the password down. So that's going to be Babs, Buster, Max, and Dizzy Devil. Okay. We got it. Internet needs a smartphone, needs a Walkman and a Zach Morris phone. I still have my old Walkman. All right, we got a cutscene. Max says, think you're so smart getting away from my friends. You're just lucky, Buster. Luck's got nothing to do with it, Max. All right, what was the point of that cutscene? Shadow Fox, I'm good. I hope you are too. I hope you're doing good. Filthy Cur, welcome in. How you doing? I wasn't a fan of those sandworm levels in freaking Beetlejuice either, but they can actually help you, as I learned watching other people play it. They could actually do things for you. I didn't have a beeper either. I didn't have a pager. I didn't have any of that stuff back in the day. I'm kind of glad too. I don't know how these kids manage these days with all these devices at school. It must really suck being a teacher, because I can't imagine. Death Valley Rally is just horribly unfair game. I mean, you thought Pugsley was unfair? Yeah, we're gonna have to play it at some point. This level soft lock, there's no more enemies. Why did Zach Morris use a big cell phone? I don't know. I wasn't looking at Zach Morris. I was looking at Kelly Kapowski. I never watched that show to look at Zach Morris. I was more of a Kelly fan. That's all I cared about. Like, oh yeah, is Kelly in this episode? Oh, not really? Well, I don't care. Mixer Frisky has called me a Lakers fan because I cheer for you in fighting games. That's okay. You know why, Quirky? Because Maddie called you a Yankees fan for cheering for me in fighting games as well. So yeah, that's okay. Those teams gotta have fans too. Every team deserves some fans, right? Except for Auburn. Wait, you can run in this game? You can run? Or did the power-up cause me to run? I don't know what's going on in this. I'm just hitting buttons and hoping we win. So in the NBA, there's OKC and then there's everyone else. They've been cheating! Well, I can jump through walls too. I guess it's not cheating. Never mind. It's fine. See, I can do that too. So I'm not used to being able to do like some of the things this game lets you do, like jump through walls. I wonder how long this is. We're on like World 4 or something. We do have other games to play if this doesn't take long. I've got more. Zach Morris was a jerk. I wasn't a fan. Love and Thunder, welcome in. I used to get in trouble in class because I had a calculator watch and later a Pac-Man game watch. Really? You brought that kind of stuff to school? See, well, like, I brought my GamePro magazine to school once, and I let my friend look at it, and then he let the teacher see him looking at it, and my magazine got taken up by the teacher. I said, dude, how stupid are you? How stupid are you? You let my GamePro magazine get taken up. Thankfully, teacher gave it back at the end of class, so that was good, but still, what if they hadn't given it back? That's the point. No Lakers bashing in here. Oh, I'm fine with them. I'm no hater. I'm no hater. That sounds like something Frisky would say, Quirky. That's okay. Frisky's just salty. He can't beat me at all in a fighting game. It's fine. He's just salty. He had to live through Wolves beating me the other night. in a round or two. That's fine. Desert Demolition for Genesis way back in... Oh, I missed that. Desert Demolition for Genesis was way better and as Roadrunner and Coyote. Loved it back in 95. Drop that in Discord, please, Catman. Drop that in Discord so I can maybe add it to my list. Wolf, I let you win, by the way. I'll just let you win so you'd keep playing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You won fair and square. You actually did great. I can't wait till we can fight some more. Whatever. You're just lucky I didn't get in the Mario Kart game last night. You really would have had it then. You really would have had it. I would have been fighting for 9th place. I'm dying like over and over. Dude! This level's terrible. I just lost all my lives. Okay, I got a life back. Good. Please. You're so lucky. You have no idea how lucky you are. You know how awesome I am at Mario Kart. Can I not hit any of this shit? Alright, I finally got one of these cannons. These enemies like make no sense. Couldn't they have at least put things from the cartoon in here? There's like random cannons and donuts and shit. Alright, let's destroy these. Let's destroy this. These drop like health and items and stuff. What about Fall Guys? I'm not great at Fall Guys. I'm not terrible. I'm kind of like middle of the road with Fall Guys. Very middle of the road. Oh, look at that password. Look at that one. All right. That one's called Babs Buster. And then we have Buster Babs. All right, it's like opposite. All right. All right, got it. Got it. They're from Utah, right? I don't have Kevin Durant. No, they're not from Utah. They're from Oklahoma City. Oh, yeah, the team called Oklahoma City is from Utah, Adeline. You got it. Absolutely. You know your geography really well. I do like Fall Guys, though. I haven't played that in, like, forever. Like, when people do community nights and stuff, I do play it then, but I don't play that game by myself. That's terrible. I don't play with actually I don't play with randoms in games anymore at all. If somebody I don't know, if like a game isn't being played by somebody I know, then I don't play. God! Well, we just lost the continue. Okay. All right, where do I start back? Okay, so here. Oh, is this continues? These crystal things are these continues? They might be. Because one went down when I continued. How did I get like 5 though? I thought I started with 2. Can you get more continues? I didn't know that was a thing. All right, well, this is going to be easier than I thought. Yeah, 1 CC's gone. That's fine. I didn't expect to get that anyway. What is that? I don't know what I just got. I have no idea what any of the items do in this game. 1 CC's dead. That's fine. I don't get, like what is he throwing at it? Okay, that's like a movie clipboard thing where it says action. That was one of the enemies. A giant eyeball. This game is not very imaginative at all. Very little imagination went into this. We've got other games we can play if we beat this quick. Don't worry. I got you covered with more stuff. In fact, if this gets beaten quick, I'll put something harder on, or might be much harder. What a shot! Good job. But not even this is based on Tiny Toon Adventures and save this Game Boy Color license title. Please tell me I'm wrong. It's very bland, this game. This game is very bland so far. There's not much going on. It is getting harder at least, so. Yeah, like that. Like, what was I supposed to do there? I'm about to die again. Okay, the difficulty is definitely picking up. Hopefully we won't have to use any passwords. Maybe I can just survive. Oh, if the shot goes off the screen, nothing happens. What is that yellow thing? I don't know what anything is going on. That was a continue. Okay. So you can pick up more continues. Good. Did I beat level? No. All right, the shoe makes you run. All right, let's kill the movie clipboard. Do those have like an official name? It's like the thing that clacks together and then they say action. Does that have an official name? I'm not up to date on my like Hollywood lingo. Oh, another level down. It's like an arcade. It's like an old arcade game, basically. Working player, how you doing today? Die Hard Gamer, hope you're doing good. It seems like a game they palette swap from another one. They probably did. Game developers can be really lazy. Sometimes they get really lazy. And they think they're geniuses. Most game developers think they're the smartest people like ever. And they think they're really clever. In reality, they're like neither one, but that's neither here nor there, right? Money Matt says, Mark's here sup for Alma yesterday, couldn't do anything against Duke. They locked him down. He didn't have a good game. It is what it is. Thank you for the bits. It is what it is. I'm disappointed, but not surprised. Duke's a good team. It's all good. Woolden Streams, welcome in, man. How you doing? New World Rain, welcome in. This is definitely not on the same tier as the NES games and Konami game. No, not anywhere close. This is just bland. It's Game Boy Color. You never know what you're gonna get. Truly one of the most mixed bags of all systems. You tagged me with the box art in the Gaming Journal for reference. Thank you. I will probably add that to my list. Dude, Torgo, welcome in. The guy at my local video game store just gave me Tiny Toons NES for free because I had Blockbuster stickers all over it. Jokes on them. I would have paid extra for the stickers. That's cool. That's actually cool because I would have done the same thing. I would have loved that. A lot of my games I own have the Blockbuster sticker on them because I got a lot of them used that way. That's awesome. Free? A free NES game in this era? Are you crazy? Wow. Reg, welcome in. Yeah, Konami didn't make this one. This is a non-Konami one. You know what company made this one? Warthog. They make the best games. Everybody's heard of Warthog games. Am I right? Somebody should look that up and see what else they've made. Warthog Gaming made this. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle in Japan's Roger Rabbit. Yeah, it was a licensing thing. It was all about the licensing with that one, which is really weird considering those are American-made cartoons. Duke Torgo, I hope you're doing good. Okay, so the clap on, clap off, it's called the clapper. Oh, I thought that was the thing you turn the bathroom lights off with. That thing. Oh, no, it's called a slate. Okay, thank you, Chalk Card. It's not called the clapper. Nice try, Leave Trails, but no. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper, yep. Everybody saw that. It's an infomercial. All right, we got Dizzy Devil. I don't even know why I'm writing these passwords down, but I'm just going to do it. Buster Bunny, Babs, and Dizzy again. We're going to just keep doing it. Spending a lot of money in that store? Okay, so they maybe owed you a free game, right? That sounds good. Reg, hope you're having a good day. Blockbuster got me into licensed games. Blockbuster was awesome. I have fond memories of always going to Blockbuster at the end of the school week to rent a game or two. Always a good time. Nice shot, Buster. Nice shot there, buddy. Okay, what is that? Invulnerability? Okay, good. Maybe we can finish the level quick now. You know what game we should stream? Gyromite. We should do all 40 levels of Gyromite. That's what we should do. I think we'll do that at some point. I've never actually done a full playthrough of Gyromite. I know, and we're not using the robot because I do not own the robot. Warthog also made Pinky and the Brain Master Plan, Plucky's Big Adventure, Wacky Stackers, another Warner Brothers game for Game Boy Advance, Tom and Jerry, Mouse Attack on Game Boy Color. I guess those are all games I need to play then, right? With or without Rob? Definitely without. Unless you want to see him do the freaking gyros for 20 minutes per move. I don't think you want to see that. I can't, like I said, I can't do it anyway. I don't own a Rob, and that's a good thing. My cousins owned Rob the Robot, and we tried to make it work at my grandparents' house, and all the robot would do was throw the gyros like across the room. It was so ridiculous. We had a good time doing that though, but it wouldn't play Gyromite with us. Maybe it was defective, but it wouldn't drop the gyros where it was supposed to. Mouse Attack is good? Mouse Attack. Maybe it will be good. Jeremiah without Rob will invalidate the run, though. Well, that's fine. I'll just do an invalidated run. I don't mind. Quite fine. Everybody can just say it's invalidated. That's totally normal. What would it be different for any other game I played, Johnny? All the good games are gone every time I went to Blockbuster. It was hard to get a good game. We used to try and get there quick after school on Friday. Lemmings on stream? I don't know about that one. That's like a really long puzzle game. People will not be able to behave during a lemming stream. I can't believe you don't see the answer to the puzzle. I saw it 20 minutes ago before you got here. That's what the whole stream would be. Plabu, welcome in. This is like Mario Brothers Arcade. That's what this is, like a janky version of that. And I like the original Mario Brothers. This one's just like a awkward version of it. Plabu, welcome in, dude. Hope your day is going well. Longer being the ranks of unemployed, applied for a job at the local McDonald's, having an interview there that evening. Is that going to be like a busy one, or is that going to be one like in a busy location? If that's in a busy location, that's going to be a lot of work. That's going to be some work. Renting an RPG from Blockbuster and having to beat it quick so no one save over your save file. That sucked, our maker. That sucked, because I did that with a lot of different RPGs renting. I rented Dragon Quest IV from Harco Drugstore so much, I finally just bought it from them. I was like, can I speak to the manager? And they were like, yeah. And then I said, can I just buy this game? They were like, yeah, $10. And I bought it. And that's like a very rare NES game I found out many years later. I didn't care. I just loved the game. So that was one of my better experiences with renting an RPG, and I still can't believe that turned out to be a rare game. From Harco Drugstore, of all places. Original arcade Mario Bros. Is fun to play with a friend. Yeah, I had it on Atari 2600. Original Mario Brothers. Yep, that was one of my Atari 2600 games. My sister and I played that together a lot. We got pretty good at it. It was a good port. AI bot McDonald's has for vetting candidates, allows you to pick an interview time suitable for your schedule. That sounds good. The stream thumbnail says wood. What? Stream thumbnail says wood? Future Rush? Where did that come from? Future Rush, welcome in. How you doing? We've hit another level. Look at it. Look at me go. Look at me go. I haven't needed a single one of these passwords when I'm still writing them down, because the game might get really hard at some point, so who knows. Doing some scavenger hunt practice last level is hell. It's tough. It's tough. Thank you for the GGs. It's tough, unlike this game. I think it's for Hollywood. Did you pass a Hollywood sign? I did. I did. That clacker thing, that Hollywood thing that clacks together, it's called a slate, I was told. The action thing. Yeah, that's in this game. That's an enemy in this game. Real original, I know, right? By the way, this has no time limit, which is weird for a game like this. Luffy 2 with box, no book for $10. My local rental chain got rid of SNES. I wish I had gotten that one then. I wish, Plabu, because that's not a common SNES game either. And that's one of the better games on the system. That sucked. I love me some Lufia 2, one of the better RPGs. Not enough people talk about that RPG. I think it came out so late that people were moving on to their 3D games in the 32-bit era. It was time for 3D. It was not time for 3D for me. I was not interested in 3D, but everybody else was, because you know why? Because it was new. And you know, new things are always better. That's what people think. Because it's newer, it's better. I hate that word. It's new! Well, does that make it better? I don't know, but it's new! I should ban that word. That's one of my... it's time. I think it's time for another rant. Absolutely worth beating and beating again, agreed. People only talk about Ancient Cave. There's so much more to it than Ancient Cave. Ancient Cave's awesome, but there's so much more to that game than just Ancient Cave. I love every bit of that game. So good. New! Thank you, our maker. I hate that word. There's another word I hate. Easy. People don't use the word easy correctly. I've beaten this game 80,000 times. It's easy. Yeah, but what about so-and-so's doing a first playthrough of it? Yeah, but I beat it 80,000 times, so it's easy. Oh, you don't remember your first playthrough of it? Nah, it's easy. I grew up with that game. Easy. People don't use that word correctly. It's time for another rant, right? Jessica, welcome in. Thank you for the new emote. Yeah, I love new. Jessica, I hope you're doing good. What's worth, new or easy? They both suck. Hate both of them. It's new, it's easy. Yeah, that's what the kiddies want today. They want new and easy. And I don't want either one of those. I hate both those things. Rush Pirate, welcome in. What's going on? We've covered so much stuff lately that I like to rant about. Influencers, poggers, new and easy, sweet tea, you name it. There's always something I hate to talk about. Something always gets brought up. Oh, skibidi or whatever. I don't. That's something with a toilet. Somebody told me. Skibidi. I don't know. That's something the kiddies are doing. Some of that kitty shit. That's probably something new, right? Dan Kitchen is the best random mixer. Yeah, enemies moving up and down. Original stuff there. That's what happens in Dan Kitchen games. He has this idea of in all his games to program the enemies to move up and down. It's incredible originally. Gotta watch the show? No, I refuse. I absolutely refuse. It's popular with teenagers. I don't want any part of that shit. I don't care if it's good or not. Teenagers like it. I hate it. It's so rational, right? That's what the kiddies are watching, so that's what I'm not watching. You know what? They're going over to Chipotle to watch Skiddy Toilet or whatever. That's what's going on. How am I gonna kill all this shit? I'm not. I'm just gonna smash buttons until it all dies. All right, that should work. Okay, this level's harder. Oh, more enemies are gonna spawn though. Okay, that's fine. I'm missing all my eggs. DJ, what's up? How you doing, DJ? Hope your day's going good. Somebody brought up Skibidi Toilet. I'm not even saying that right, but I don't give a shit because I don't know and don't care. I just know it's something for teenagers and it's new, so yeah, I hate it. Beat this game a million times. Oh, really? What do you think about this, Super Jeff? It's not bad. It's just pretty bland. At least it's not a collect-a-thon. I think I need to like rephrase how I think about games. If it's not a collect-a-thon on Game Boy Color, it's fine. I can't do a collect-a-thon. In fact, next time I find a collect-a-thon, I think I should just end stream immediately so we don't have to play it. Toilet humor too, literally. I'm not a fan of toilet humor. I'm really not. I don't find it funny, but the kiddies love it. It's new. Yeah. I'm not a fan. Generation Alpha, I'm just saying random brain rot words. And they probably think they're hilarious too, Kremet. That's the funny part, is they think they're funny. Toilet! It farts! How about growing up? Fecal presentation, welcome in. Speaking of toilet humor, not a problem with toilet humor, it's just a phase everyone comes out of it. I don't think some people do. I think some people are like they never grow out of it. There's a couple of people I know here in the retro community that are like that. I'm not gonna name any names, of course, but there are two people I know that find fart jokes and that kind of stupid shit like extremely funny to the point of like repeating it endlessly. I'm not gonna name names, you guys figure that out, but not naming names. I don't find it funny at all. I find it idiotic. It's just me though. It's just me. Will it publicly scavenger hunt for the fart sound? See, that was a problem too. Proto, you are not in the toilet phase, man. Come on. You are not in the toilet phase of all people. I know you too well. This is where I draw the line, Buster! I'm bringing in a little tank! You never were very good with a pencil, were you? What kind of insult is that? What? What? Trying to figure out what's going on. Who wrote this dialogue? All right, well, World 8, let's go. All right, next time somebody gets like you want to insult somebody, tell them they're not good with a pencil. That's what Buster just did. Get a Montana Maximo, that'd be a good idea. I mean, this is a classic show, it's good. This is a good show. Love thy neighbor and do as others do to you. People don't do that anymore. People are assholes. People are freaking assholes. Joke lost in translation. Unbreakable Pixel, what's up, man? Yeah, you're not good with a pencil, Montana Max. This is so stupid. What is that? I don't even know. Why is there a proto fart command? There's not one here. There's not one here. And you know I don't mind that a bit, Proto, because it's you. If it was someone else, I might mind, but not you. You're not one of the two people I was mentioning. You're absolutely not, so you're in the clear. AVGN has some toilet joke stuff too, but not like overboard, just sometimes. Some people go overboard with that. They think it's so funny. What are you, in 3rd grade? Time to grow up. Goten, what's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome to Tiny Toons. Dude, that guy last night in freaking Sekiro, that corrupted monk with the, yeah, that guy. That looks like a terrible fight. I remember watching Spade work on that one. It's all love, I know. It's true love we're making, right? Proto knows what I'm talking about. I love that song. That's such a good song. Dude, if that was the 80s, that song would be like a top 10 blockbuster or something. That's what that would be. Wolf knows what I'm talking about too. He's played that game. Goten, how you doing today, man? You're gonna, the freaking Sekiro's getting like viciously hard at this point, but I remember Spade working on CVS2 right now, actually. Okay, good. That means I won't have to let you win next time. That's good. So I was worried you were gonna rage quit, Wolf. So I was like, yeah, I think I'd better let him win a couple of rounds so that way he won't just rage quit on me. And he won't pull his usual, I'm never playing fighting games again. It's like, I had to let you win. You were gonna quit on me. No, I'm just kidding. You actually did win those 2 fights. You earned the fights. I gotta admit it. What? Oh, they were good fights, though, weren't they? Proto almost got me a couple of times, too, last night. I love that game. That's such a good fighting game. I think that's my favorite now of all fighting games I've ever played. It's Capcom versus SNK 2. That's a goddamn masterpiece. Holy shit, it's so good. Okay, we got the Buster emblem. Retire for real this time if you keep that shit up. Okay, fine, fine, fine. You win. You win. Lobs, welcome in. What's going on? Good to see you as well. I hope your day's going great. We're playing a jank Buster Bunny game, but it's not bad. It's like a simple arcade game. I like those. It's good. Could be better, but I'm okay. I totally understand, man. I totally understand. I'm gonna try and catch some Karate Kid tonight. You're gonna show that on your Discord? I'm gonna try and pop in for that if I get home in time. I like that movie. I'm a fan of Johnny. I don't really like Daniel LaRusso. I'm on Team Johnny all the way. Time for more controversial opinions. Team Johnny all the way. Daniel was the real bully all along, right? Yeah, sweep the leg. You have a problem with that? I got no problem with it. I do sweeps all the time in fighting games. All the freaking time. I'm not being toxic. I'm never toxic. I don't take anything I say seriously. Oh, by the way, somebody on YouTube, like some random YouTube commenter, he was like, what do you have against smart people? I don't even know what he was talking about. He took something out of context I said in a video at some point, and he said, what do you have against smart people? I said, dude, you're gonna have to give me more context. And by the way, don't take everything so seriously. People do that. It's hard to believe. Get him a body bag! I know, I love that line. Multi-pack, welcome in. What's going on? I love Karate Kid. It's classic. It's classic stuff. All right, we got Buster on the bottom, Montana Max, and Babs at the top. All right, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. I agree with Mixer on most things, but he's flipped his lid with Karate Kid. Come on. Come on, remember when Daniel tried to squirt water on Johnny when he was doing nothing wrong? Remember that part? Yeah, and then Daniel calls like a pile up in the middle of the street with traffic. Remember that? I don't think Johnny caused a bunch of auto accidents like Daniel did. Clamp, welcome in. What's going on? Happy Sunday to you as well, sir. We're working on whatever the hell this is. Buster Bunny Saving the Day or something. I don't know. It's like a basic arcade game. This has lost another life. You do die in one hit in this game. Was that a trash can? It's a cruel summer. I know, that's a good song. It's always a cruel summer here in Alabama. It's so damn hot. And people are like, Mixer, you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to snow and cold weather. You would hate it. You would hate it. Well, I've lived in hot weather my whole life and I hate that. So how about you just let me hate hot weather? Can I do that? No, I like good warm weather. Well, you don't live in Alabama. Where do you live? And they're gonna be like, I live in New York. Well, that's because you don't have to deal with extremely hot weather nearly as much as I do. Cold weather, you can put clothes on. Thank you, Rally. Exactly. Daniel didn't start as a bully, but definitely finished as a bully. See, Sagan knows what's going on too. Sagan knows what's up. And see, I've seen some of Cobra Kai too. I've seen the first 3 seasons of Cobra Kai, and Johnny's definitely not the bad guy there. In fact, he's like the main character, and way more cool than Daniel. By far, it's not even close. J-Dog, welcome in. What's going on, man? We're doing some Buster Bunny. Good to see you, dude. Snow, you pay someone to shovel. Actually, I would go shovel it myself and get a good workout. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm working out anyway, so god damn it, we lost another continue. Still got 4 continues though. It's giving me more continues. This is easier than I thought it was going to be because I thought we would have 2 continues for the whole game. You can get more continues. Most games don't let you do that. J-Dog, hope your day's going well, man. Always good to see you. We are making some progress here in a simple game. It's an arcade game. It's not one of those crazy collectathon platformers like I thought it might turn out to be. It's better than that. Daniel's from Jersey. I know. He went to California. Wait, where did they move to? LA or something? I haven't seen the original Karate Kid in like a year or so. I think they moved to LA from Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. Hey, at least you get good cold weather up there in Jersey. I wouldn't mind a bit. I'd be fine living up there. Oh, a double KO! What? I'd be fine being up there. It's fine. I missed your message. God damn it. Sorry, I'm gonna miss some things here and there. Chat gets busy. They're gonna make a new Karate Kid movie later. I saw something about that. Who's gonna be in it? Who's gonna be in the new Karate Kid movie? Is it Daniel and Johnny again? It better be. Thank you for the bits, man. I'm sorry I missed that. I do apologize. Things occasionally get missed when chat gets busy. Red 7, welcome in. How you doing today? Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan. Didn't we already do that? Wasn't there already a Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie? It wasn't any good. It was like with Will Smith's kid or something. I don't know. Nobody ever talks about it. It's probably not any good. All right, did I hit that item? Jackie Chan's movie wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think it just wasn't like classic like the originals. And Goten, I agree with you. I'd prefer cold weather over hot any freaking time. Anytime. Cannot stand heat. People tell me I'm just so wrong. Should always prefer hot weather over cold. No, I do not. Give me cold weather all the time. My ideal weather is 50s in the day and 20s and 30s at night. If I could have that year round, I would feel so much better. I would have a lot more energy. I would get more sleep. But we don't have that here. We mostly have hot weather. It sucks ass. And it's getting hotter too. It's hotter now than it used to be. That's even worse. I'll take the shoe, why not? Temperature's not 55 to 68 in Misery. That's good temps right there. I like 50s. Ralph Macchio can still pass for a 15-year-old even now. I know that guy aged really, 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 really well, more so than most, like about 99%. Hey Jax, guess what? Heerler can't believe you don't like Bart Space Mutants. Can you believe that? He doesn't understand how you couldn't like something that awesome. He's probably listening. Heerler, he didn't like it. Hot take, hockey better than football. Totally fine. Totally fine, Plabu. You'll start a fight by telling people that down here in the southern United States that would start all kinds of fights, but I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that opinion. You can tell me anything like that. So I know you're from Canada too, so of course Canada loves ice hockey. That is perfectly plausible. But down here in the South, you'll start all kinds of barroom brawls by saying that kind of stuff, because people get so bent out of shape over nothing. People take everything too seriously, especially the YouTube commenters. They might be the worst of all. Curse Game Breaker, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope your day's going good. Gaming by Faro, welcome in as well. Ralph Macchio will return as Daniel LaRusso in Avengers Doomsday. Oh, we're going to add Daniel to the Avengers now? Is that going to be a thing? Sounds about right for this modern age we live in. Like people on Twitch. Nothing is as intense like people on Twitch. Some people just get so bent out of shape over nothing. And then other people just like, they think it's funny to be an asshole or something. And other people just, I don't know. There's... we're lucky to have, like, in the retro community, though. Most people are really cool. We're lucky compared to most. I came from the Team Fortress 2 community before I got into retro. You believe me, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Ever. It's a bad place. Really bad. Got into it with someone who thinks Mike Tyson was in Street Fighter 2. Oh, yeah, it was like, oh, yeah, that boxer, that's Mike Tyson. No, that's Balrog. No, that's Mike Bison. That's... Why do people get that upset about stuff? Why do people get that upset about it? I don't get it. Even things I like a lot, I'm gonna be like, if somebody doesn't like it, I'm like, that's fine. Not everybody's gonna like everything. That's totally fine. But like people that are part of a fandom, that's the worst. We talked about this in my stream yesterday. Fandoms, they're not good. Yeah, you gotta consult your influencer too. I forgot about that. You don't know if you like something until your influencer says it's okay. I forgot about that. You can't think for yourself. Your influencer has to think for you. Totally forgot. My bad. My bad, Monica. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, let's not do politics here, though. Let's not do politics. Canada is not a U.S. state and never will be. That is just dumb politics right there. Let's not get into that. Absolutely not. No politics here. That is bad stuff. I don't like fandom. Fandom is bad. Like a huge fanboy of like something, like a fanboy of Pokemon is gonna get mad like if they make a new Pokemon game and Pikachu isn't the right shade of yellow. The Pokemon fan is gonna lose their shit because they're gonna be like, Pikachu is too yellow! I don't like it! I'm really mad! That's the kind of stuff that gets on my nerves real quick. Canada's not a state. No, that's stupid politics. We're not going to talk about that. That's dumb stuff. We don't talk politics here. Absolutely not. That's something I want to avoid like the goddamn Black Plague. Made G&G game made the Arimer yellow. I wouldn't care. It would still function the same. It'd still be a G&G game. I'd be like, oh, the red, it's now the yellow Arimer instead of the red Arimer. Okay, it's still a G&G game. That's all I would care about. But somebody would get... God damn it! Goddamn trash can killed me. Remember when Meryl was considered a peekaboo? Yes, I remember that. God, the enemy just ate me alive right there. That's okay. Gamers Uplink, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome in. I can't wait to see Mixer using Chun-Li to beat the hell out of Cristiano Ronaldo in the future. That could happen, because I think I would play the new Fatal Fury game over Street Fighter 6. I'm not a fan of the way Street Fighter 6 looks. I think that new Fatal Fury fighting game would be a lot more fun for me personally. This game's getting a lot harder on this level. I'm about to run out of continues. And if that happens, we might lose everything. I'll have to put in a previous password and try and work my way back to this level, because I don't think it's going to save my continues. It's one of those kind of games. Red Armor was green in Gargoyle's Quest 1 in the original Damage 1 Game Boy on-screen and box art. They kept calling them Red Blaze Mixer. What about that? That's fine. That's fine. It's a good game. That's all I care about. If they want to color them pink with yellow dots on them, I'm fine. As long as it's a good game. I don't get bent out of shape about that like the fanboys might. I don't like what color he is. I'm not buying game. Man, I'm gonna go on a big internet rant. I'm gonna make a video 30 minutes long explaining why the color of the game is wrong, and then you get like 5 million views, and like all the other fanboys are gonna be on the video whining about it too, and everybody's gonna be upset. I don't like any of the new Street Fighter characters. I don't either. Why are you naming new characters like Jamie and Brian and Michael? What happened to all our classics like Chun-Li and Guile and Ryu and Zangief? Now instead of those guys, we got Brian and Jamie. Fuck that. Who are those people? Those are people I went to school with. I don't want them in my fighting game. Jamie, such a tough name. That was like a really common name back in my school. I lost another continue. Holy shit, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. This is getting hard. Bring back Birdie, Adon, and Joe. I'll take those characters. Those were in Street Fighter 1. I'll take those. They get a pass, even if they have even names like Joe. They get a pass. But new characters like Jamie? We're not being Jamie. Yeah, where's Bob? That's gonna be the new character they're gonna add in DLC is Bob. Bob the Street Fighter. That's the next character they've created. I swear to God, I knew like 8 different people growing up named Jamie. Some were guys, some were girls. That was just an ultra popular name back in my area here. So anytime I hear that name, I'm like, oh my God, we're going back to school again. Jamie. Bob will carry construction vest. Yeah, Bob the Builder. Is that who you're talking about? I've never actually watched that show before. Bob the Builder. It's for kids. Or Mr. Big that was Eagle. Yeah, that guy with the sticks. Yep, that guy. He's in Capcom vs. SNK. Bob Saget with America's Funniest Home Videos, right? They always pick the worst videos in that. I remember watching that as a kid, America's Funniest Home Videos. They would pick the stupidest video to be the funniest every episode. And I was like, this is so dumb. I'm not a fan. There's a guy in Tekken named Bob. He was a really big guy. Oh, so that's a real character. I thought you were just making that up. Oh. Oh, and there's Mickey Rogers. That's an Art of Fighting. Yeah, I know that one. Gally, how's this game? It's pretty bland. It's like a basic arcade game, but I don't mind it because I kind of like simple arcade type games. It's kind of weird. It's not really Tiny Toons, but it's okay. It's not a collectathon. It's not one of those types like Jungle Book or one of those shitty games I didn't like. So it's kind of playable. I played 100 times worse than this, I can tell you that. I think that's another continue. Okay, so we're not dead yet. Is this trash can gonna jump up here? Yep. Lucky Glauber. At least that's an original name. Guys, like the guy looks like a Lakers player, except it looks like Michael Jordan, but he's like wearing a Lakers uniform. That's a weird character. He throws basketballs at people. That's better than Jamie. I'll give him credit for that. Better than Jamie. Rufus is good. Yeah, I like Rufus. That's a good one. The sports team from King of Fighters. That was so Americanized. That was Murica, if there ever was, Goten. I remember first seeing that in '94. I was embarrassed even back then to see that team exist in a fighting game. I was embarrassed. I was like, so this is a team they created for the United States. A guy that throws basketballs, a football player that spins with his shoulder pads, and the other guy was at least a boxer, so that made sense. Yeah, Brian Badler, I believe. Real original name. See, there we go with that. The street count is busted, still hanging on yesterday's count. Yeah, the street counts have issues sometimes. That's a Twitch issue. I would fix it for you if I could. I wish I could fix it, but actually, you don't want me fixing your you don't want me fixing your tech issues anyway. I could never do that. All right, the password is Buster, Montana Max, Babs, and Dizzy Devil. How long is this game? We're in like World 10. It's Heavy D. I couldn't remember that guy's name. That's right. It sounds like a rapper or something. Heavy D. I was about to say you sound like a man who has played far worse. You know, sometimes that's enough. Exactly, Gally. This could be a million times worse. I told you I'd find you. Buster's pissed off. The rabbit is mad. Timmy Taekwondo. This is basically Kim Kapwan, Proto. That's basically who that is. Buster Wolf, yeah, or Buster Rhymes, right? 30 years of Madden games, yet you never play as John Madden. That's okay. Boom! Tough actin' to actin'. You can just imagine you are. The joke's on you. Say hello to my new robot, Buster. He eats rabbits for breakfast. Andy knows what I'm talking about. Andy, well done on last night on getting a world record run with Fei Long. I wanted to check the VOD last night to see how you did, and I saw a world record completion run. I saw a really good run in there. Well done, sir. Another world record run. Excellent, excellent work. Your robot isn't good with a pencil? Yeah, tell him that. That's an insult according to this game. Andy, evening, dude. I mean, evening. Afternoon! It's freaking 1:28 in the afternoon. I don't know how to play King of Fighters. Special moves are too precise. They're really complex. You get special moves in that game like half circle forward, quarter circle back, half circle forward for like one like super move. It's kind of insane, Cyber Blue. They're hard moves to pull off. But I've seen you playing Hibiki in Capcom versus SNK, and she's got some hard moves to do too, and you were doing them pretty good. I saw you in proto fighting. You were nailing a lot of complicated moves. I saw them. And Schmeckles, welcome in, Schmeck. Good to see you. My Sunday's good. We're playing Buster Bunny Saves the Day or something. I don't even know the name of this game. But Schmeck, welcome in. Nurse, welcome in. Yeah, we're talking King of Fighters as well. King of Fighters, good fighting series. Good games. Dan Hibiki is a champion of champions. Yeah, that guy's awesome. He's got the Gadouken. It's good. But Andy, great run. Great run. Our first Fei Long run. I'm so happy I got to see that too. I was wondering, did he get a run? I feel like in King of Fighters, timing for the moves is too strict. It's not easy inputs. They're not. They're tough. Especially the supers. Those are miserable, actually. You get a super taunt too. There's taunts in that game. Those games inspired Dan's taunt, actually. That's kind of cool. I forgot about that, Goten. Kyo and Kim say hello. God damn it. Proto, I think your best team in that game is Rio, Kim, and Geese. I think that's your best team that you use against me. I think that's the three I fear the most when I play you in that game. Maybe he ought to switch to oatmeal, says Buster. All right, we got a boss fight. Oh, I think we do. Final stage. We're at the end of this already. Okay. Okay, how's this gonna work? Is this gonna be like another level? Just kill all the enemies? No, it's something. Okay, so maybe you have to avoid that while killing enemies? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, oh my God. Okay, so is there a way to know that's gonna happen? Kill the flying fish. Get the fish. Cyber Blue, hope you're having a good day. Okay, I don't know how to avoid that. We got a dizzy mech or something here. This is not what I was expecting to see, but that's what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna keep, maybe you just keep killing the enemy so it ends. Maybe that's the goal here. While you're being shot at or something. Yeah, this looks about right. All right, we're gonna stay. Dude. Okay, enemies? No more enemies, or are they up top? They gotta be up top. Can you attack the mech? I don't know what... Okay, so it can still shoot at me from here. There's no more enemies spawning! There's no more enemy spawns. Now what? Oh, you can hurt it! Look how much health it has. Look, that red bar is its health. Okay, so if it doesn't do anything else, it's actually gonna be easy. This is not hard to avoid that. That's gotta be Montana Max in there. Yeah, it's him right there. Yeah, he's using his laser ability. You know, that's what he uses in the show. He fires lasers out of his head. Jorgro, how you doing? Welcome in. Looks like E.T. He's gonna phone home any second, and he's gonna call home with a speaking spell and eat Reese's Pieces. I think we've covered all the E.T. stuff now. And I like E.T. on Atari 2600. Come at me, bro. I like that game. I don't care what anybody says. That's just another Atari 2600 game. If you're falling in holes in that game, you don't know how to play it right. That's your fault. Figure it out. It's actually like a roguelike game. It's actually like kind of like unique for its time. I like that game. This is like the easiest boss ever. This is gonna, hopefully there's gonna be like a phase 2 where we fight it like toe to toe. Hopefully there's like a phase 2. And this is just like part 1, because a lot of these games have like there's like a 2-part final boss fight. Is he really dead? Is this really it? That's gonna suck if that's how this game ends. You won! That's not fair! Buster, you're a genius. Sheer genius. Yeah, I'm so smart I could hit a robot that can't move. What the hell? What the hell? Where's the credits? Dread Alien, what's up? Uncle Ned, false image. Nova, Chris, thank you for the GGs, I guess. Wow, this goes straight back to the title screen. By the way, you guys want to see what company made this? Here's the awesome company that made this game. It wasn't Konami. Here's who made it. Conspiracy Entertainment and Warthog is the company that made this. That's what you get. That's the credits. Warthog, they make the best games. Same Boy is the emulator. That's the name of the emulator I'm using. All right, well, that's Tiny Toon Buster Saves a day. All right, who's going to lose points and who's going to win points today? Who's winning points and who's losing points? Catman's losing points. He had no faith in me. Catman, shame on you. You're about to lose points. Warthog's your favorite company. Mine, too. Devs were like, I'm not putting my name on this. I had a job. I did it. I'm going home. Yeah, I got paid. That's all that mattered. I got paid. I have not played Wayne's World on SNES. No. I have not. We will absolutely do that one, though, at some point or another. Finish by 3 o'clock Central. Yes. All right. Get your points. Oh, yeah, you're like, I forgot. You got to call them your little points. I forgot. We need an emote that says little points. We need that. I can make one. No, we haven't done Wayne's World yet. Coffee, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it very much. You got to see the end of another game. How about that? How about that? That doesn't happen every day with you. You're seeing the end of some games lately. Grick, welcome in. What's going on? No, we can't do Rondo. We got other games to play. We got more games to play. We need a lose point emote? We do. I can make one. That would be a good one. How's the skate run yesterday? I didn't play Streets of Rage 2 yesterday. I've done a hard skate run, 1 credit clear on Streets of Rage 2. So the next challenge with those characters, guess what it'll be? It'll be with, it'll have to be hardest difficulty, because I've beaten Streets of Rage 2 on hard mode with all the characters now. What's on the docket? Hopefully something harder. Lose points emote crying Montana Max. That'd be about right. People losing their little points, even though they mean nothing, right? More Game Boy Color.